This is member-supported Pure Land Buddhism Center of the Philippines. And I want to talk about 4 words, which is do good and stop doing bad. And first I will share this story. Once in China, there was a monk called Bird's Nest who liked to meditate high up in a tree. And one day, a person named Bai Jui, who was famous as a poet and a scholar of Confucianism, passed under the tree. And he decided to have a little bit of fun with the monk up in the tree. So he shouted up, "Hey there, isn't it dangerous to sit in a high tree with your eyes closed?" And the monk said, "It is you that's in danger." So Bai Jui was surprised by this quick response, and he told him his name. And he asked him who this monk was, and Monk's Nest told him his name. And Bai Jui then realized that he was addressing the famous Bird's Nest monk. And Bai Jui then asked him, "I'm happy to meet you. Tell me one thing, if you will, in a nutshell. What is it that Buddhism teaches?" And the Bird's Nest monk replied, "Refrain from all forms of evil and pursue good. This is Buddhism." Well, Bai Jui was kind of surprised with this response. It was such a simple response. And he said, "Even a 3-year-old child knows this." Bird's Nest shot back, "An infant of 3 knows it, but even an old man of 80 years old finds it hard to carry out." So this is a simple story to illustrate the words do good and stop doing bad. So when we hear these words, on the surface, it sounds very, very simple. And if this is all Buddhism is, just to do good and stop doing bad, well, anyone can do that, and you don't have to learn Buddhism. You don't have to read, you don't have to practice. All you have to do is go out and do good and stop doing bad. Great. I can go and do it anytime, anywhere. But if it was so simple, everybody would be doing it. We would all be doing good and stop doing bad. And the reason is because the law of cause and effect. So the law of cause and effect states that good deeds bring good results, bad deeds bring bad results, and my own deeds bring the results to me. So it means that whatever good actions I do, I will get a good result. Whatever bad actions I do, I must get the bad result. So, of course, once we know this, we are going to be motivated to do good as much as we can and to stop doing bad. It sounds very simple, doesn't it? But then why don't we do more good deeds? If this is so easy, why aren't we doing a lot more good deeds? So this is the issue. So it's on the surface, it sounds great and sounds simple. But the practice of it is something that we must do in order to really understand if it's easy or not. So the 6 Sakyamuni Buddha summarized all the good deeds into 6 to make it simple. So there's so many good deeds that we can do, and if there's so many, we get overwhelmed and we think, where can I start? There's too many. So we summarized them into 6 to make it easier for us. And these 6 are generosity or giving, also called kindness. The second is keeping promises or discipline. The third is patience or forbearance. The fourth is making effort or diligence. The fifth is self-reflection or contemplation. And the sixth is self-cultivation or wisdom. So we are encouraged to practice any of these, and then to not to do the opposite of them, of course. And when we do good deeds, then we'll get a good result. And with good results, then we can be happy. And if we keep doing these good deeds, it's an investment in our future. So it becomes our destiny, actually. Our deeds right now become our destiny in the future. Whatever kind of actions we are doing, it becomes our future. So seeds planted will surely grow. All the things that we are doing day in, day out must grow. So when we hear doing good brings good results, shouldn't we be all motivated to run out and start doing good deeds happily with all of our energy? But then when we go out, we're enthusiastic, but we don't actually do it. Things get in our way, or we let things get in our way. We let traffic get in our way. We let crowds get in our way. We let situations get in our way. And very, very quickly, you might find that you've forgotten about doing good deeds. We went out with good intentions, for sure. We had the good intention to go out and do it. But following through on it every day is something else. And this is something that must be practiced in order to understand it. But for sure, if we don't practice the deed, we're not going to get the result. And if we practice bad deeds, we're going to get the result of those deeds, for sure. So there's a lot more to talk about on this. And but anyway, so for now, it's just, in order to understand, do good, and stop doing bad, it needs to be put into practice and to understood that way. And then listen again, listen to the teachings more, and then practice. And in this way, we can understand more and more about Buddhism, but more importantly, we can understand more about ourselves.